Using an action cam is a good way to capture those cherished winter memories. The good, the bad, and the extremely ugly. So where to best mount the camera to get those shots of a lifetime? Here are a few places to try. In this video, we'll take a look at some different mounting positions for your action cam that you can use on the slopes. And then we'll take a look at the results. Most people are familiar with both helmet mounts and selfie stick mounts, and we will examine them later in this video. But to start, we wondered what the footage would look like if the camera was mounted as close to the snow as possible. So we thought we would mount the action cam on the front of a snowboard. You could also try this with skis. The test mounts didn't work out too well. The clip we were planning to use did not grip the board at all. So we placed a couple of layers of double-sided tape on the nose of the board, and that looked promising. On filming day, we discovered that the original clip broke on transport. Fortunately, we had a smaller backup clip that also fits securely. And here are the results. The disadvantage of using this mount is that since we didn't pair the camera with our phone, we couldn't see what the camera was capturing until after we stopped. But we could at least see and follow our subject. More about pairing and other complications later. We next tried clipping the camera to our front boot. This was easy to do as long as we kept our pants leg from covering the camera. Here are those shots. Same disadvantage here. We have no idea what the camera was seeing as we rode. We were emboldened, and we wondered what the shots would look like if the camera was just a little higher off the snow. So we attached the camera to our front pants leg pocket. We couldn't get the camera to face straight ahead with just the clip alone, so we used a belt wrapped around the leg to stabilize it. This worked well, and here are those results. A word about pairing your action cam to a phone via Bluetooth. For some older cameras, you have to do this if you want to get any idea of what you're capturing. But the pairing process is often difficult and time-consuming. While you're fiddling with the settings, you're probably missing those epic shots you hope to capture. And you probably dropped your gloves, too. We moved on to using a handheld device, like this combination stick. Since we had lots of experience with this technique and could easily follow our subject, we got some nice shots. First, we moved down the slopes with the subjects. Fun! Then we remained stationary and let the subjects move past us. Also fun. And great for capturing the beauty of your location. You don't always have to be standing on your feet. We took these shots lying on the snow. Or you can point the camera up. We shot some footage while holding the camera and riding the lifts. These shots really convey the experience of being there. And then there are the helmet-mounted shots. People get some great action shots using this technique, but as a snowboarder, I sure can't. If I try to keep my head pointed in just one direction, I can't ride. And if I just ride naturally, my head moves and the video wobbles all over the place. Without pairing, I often don't know what the camera is recording or even if it's on. With pairing, if you can get it to work, as soon as you look at the phone screen, you've moved your head and ruined the shot. Not impossible, just difficult for me. However, the helmet mount is great for capturing motion that is happening in a predictable manner, like getting on and off the lifts. Keep the action right in front of you and keep your head straight. Unfortunately, the mounts we used took a real beating. This one broke while the board was being transported. And this one broke as we were making adjustments out on the snow. This helmet mount, which had been on the helmet for years, decided to pop off on the last day of recording. And the head of the selfie stick came off when the selfie stick was in our pocket. So which mounting position is best? It depends on the situation, but for me, it's usually handheld. It's the easiest to set up and use and the most predictable. For you, it's whichever one gives you the shots you're hoping for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do.